Hi there, and thank you for tuning into our video. My name is Hope Dorman, and I'm a member of the marketing team here at Houzz. Today, we have a special guest, one of our Houzz editors, who will share insights from the 2021 Houzz Kitchen Trend Study. Mitchell Parker is here with us. He is a Houzz editor and has been with Houzz for many years, reporting on design and trends. We're excited to hear his take on the latest study data. Mitchell, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Hope. Thanks for having me.
In this webinar, we'll discuss the following areas of the latest kitchen trend study: look and layouts, spend and scope, and pro hiring. To start us off, I think the study found something interesting regarding kitchen layouts. What's new there?
Right. So we found that in 2020 kitchen renovations, the number of open concept kitchens dropped dramatically from 53% last year to 43% this year. And while a smaller share of remodeling homeowners want their kitchens to be open to other indoor spaces, more than 1 in 5 are choosing to open their kitchens to the outdoors. And how are they doing that? So, most commonly with doors, which provide visual as well as physical access to outside areas.
That's a big drop. I've heard more people share that they are not a fan of the open concept kitchen, and it seems like they're finally being represented. We can see in some of these kitchen photos from early 2020 that they can connect to the outside, with these doors and windows. And I think we can all imagine how the open concept layout can cause challenges for families with multiple people who are suddenly spending a lot more time at home for work or school due to the pandemic. Now, another hot topic, Mitchell, I'd like to ask: what did the study find that's new in kitchen colors?
So, the study showed that renovating homeowners are continuing to seek out neutral tones. So, the top colors for upgraded cabinets in renovated kitchens are white, medium wood tones, and gray. And neutrals are also trending for kitchen walls, with gray, white, and beige as the top color picks. Some homeowners are introducing more colorful alternatives to their kitchen walls, like blue or green, with both of those colors under 10%. Some also are bringing color in through backsplashes or appliances. White is the top choice for backsplash color, with over 1/3 of renovating homeowners choosing white. But nearly 1 in 5 of those upgrading their backsplashes are choosing a multicolored option.
It seems like the kitchen cabinetry color choices and walls are pretty much in line with what we've been seeing for the past few years. So, continuing with color, are we seeing those same color choices with kitchen islands?
Well, while neutrals are popular for wall cabinetry, over 4 in 10 renovating homeowners are choosing contrasting colors for the kitchen island cabinets. So, blue and gray are the top color picks among those who choose a contrasting island color.
Wow, those blue islands are on the rise, up from 19% in the 2020 study. And next, let's discuss which materials are prevalent with recent kitchen renovations. First up, since nearly 9 in 10 homeowners upgrade countertops as part of their projects, let's start there.
Sure. So while engineered quartz is still the leading material for upgraded countertops, it has dramatically declined in popularity since the previous year, down to 40% from 51% last year. And we think the drop can be explained by the rising cost of engineered quartz due to increased tariffs on imports from China.
Another big change year over year. For islands, are we seeing consistency of countertop materials with the rest of the kitchen?
Well, we found that 24% of homeowners use a contrasting countertop material for the island, and butcher block is the most popular choice for contrasting countertop material. But this is down just a little bit from 26% in 2020.
I can see homeowners loving the versatility and convenience of different materials for different parts of the kitchen. We found that another significant upgrade in kitchen renovations is flooring, with 65% of homeowners updating flooring in their kitchen projects. What are the top flooring materials in the study?
Right. So after spiking last year, hardwood flooring has dropped 6 percentage points and returned to second place after ceramic or porcelain tile. But it's important to keep in mind that just because the material has changed, the look might still be the same because, of course, you can have ceramic and porcelain tile that looks like wood. So while homeowners might not be adding real hardwood flooring, they could be adding ceramic or porcelain tile that just looks like wood. And on that, vinyl continues to grow in popularity as a flooring material as well, with 19% of kitchen renovators choosing vinyl or resilient flooring in 2021, up 5 points from the previous year. You can think of this as like the luxury vinyl flooring planks. Again, those might possibly look like wood. So again, the material is changing, but the look is probably keeping in line with the popularity of the wood look flooring. And interestingly, vinyl is now considered more popular than engineered wood at 14%.
That makes sense. People can get the look, but with some of the benefits of a different material, either price or easier maintenance. And there's a lot more design specific information in the full report, including everything from cabinet lighting to specialized pantry organization. So we encourage you to check it out at house.com/research. Now we'll move on to the next section that we know is really important to all of the renovation pros tuning in. Now let's dive into pro hiring. What did this year's study find overall?
Right, pro hiring remains solid. 85% of homeowners who renovated their kitchens hired at least one pro for their project, and that's in line with last year's study.
That's great to hear that so many homeowners are not taking on purely DIY projects. And can you share more about the breakdown of different hired pro types?
Sure. 49% of renovating homeowners hired a general contractor, which was the most common type of pro hired. 27% hired a cabinet maker, 19% hired a kitchen designer, and about 1 in 10 hired an interior designer, architect, or a specialty kitchen remodeler. And 18% of renovating homeowners hired a specialty service provider. You can think of that as something like an electrician or a plumber, but not a project manager.
All of these pro hiring numbers seem fairly stable from the last 3 years of our kitchen survey data, and I think it shows that there is steady demand for professional help on kitchen projects. Let's now discuss how much homeowners are spending on their kitchens. What did we find in terms of renovation spend?
The median spend on major kitchen remodels, you can think of those in which all the cabinets and appliances are replaced and completed in mid 2020, it stayed steady from the previous year at $35,000, but that's up from $30,000 in mid 2018. And meanwhile, the national median spend of minor kitchen remodels is $8,000. We can see these broken down further by size. So if you think of a kitchen under 250 square feet, the median spend for a major remodel is $30,000 and $5,000 for a minor remodel. So, and for kitchens over 250 square feet, the median major remodel spend is $45,000 and $12,000 for minor remodels. And these numbers reflect all project types, both with and without professional help. And it's important to keep in mind that the median refers to the national midpoint spending level self reported by homeowners. So, because it's the midpoint spending level, that shows that half of renovating homeowners spend more while half spend less.
That's a good reminder about the median. I was also able to connect with our senior economist to get more information about the upper budget range of the projects included in the study as an added bonus for our renovation pros. And it's a big difference from the median spend. For major kitchen remodels, the 90th percentile spend was $104,000 for kitchens over 250 square feet and $75,000 for kitchens under 250 square feet. For minor kitchen projects, the 90th percentile spend was $28,000 for kitchens over 250 square feet and $23,000 for kitchens under 250 square feet. And that can provide a glimpse of what the top 10% of spenders are paying for their kitchen projects. So, with this added cost data, it's clear that both the room size and the upgrade level really impact the project costs. So, with that in mind, let's discuss project scopes. What changes are we seeing to project sizes?
Well, we found for the third year in a row that homeowners are scaling back their project scopes. For example, upgrades to sinks are not as widespread, they're down to 80%. And upgrades to features such as light fixtures, appliances, wall finishes, and interior doors also decline significantly. And while 94% of renovating homeowners address cabinets in their projects, we did see a reduction in the percentage of homeowners who opt for a complete cabinet replacement, down from 68% in the 2020 study to 63% now.
It seems that both the scale and spend have dipped in comparison to a few years ago. For another example, we can see that the percentage of people replacing all the appliances in their kitchen projects has dropped from 55% last year to 51% this year, which may reclassify whether a project is a major or a minor remodel. Next, let's dive into some consumer thoughts. Mitchell, what can you tell us about the top reasons motivating homeowners to take on kitchen projects?
So this year, the top motivator for renovating continues to be finally having the means to renovate. And that response has gained 3 percentage points from last year. But we're also seeing that the decision to remodel is increasingly triggered by old kitchens that deteriorate or break down 30%. Now, the third most common trigger for kitchen renovations, up from fourth place the previous year. In fact, kitchen deterioration as a trigger to renovate is at the highest level seen in House's 6 year history of tracking kitchen project motivators.
That's interesting. I also found a report from Statista that found that as of September 2020, over 155 million homes in the United States are 30 years old or older. So, with the aging housing stock and people suddenly using their kitchens a lot more because they're spending more time at home with the pandemic, it's easy to see how more people are renovating because their kitchens are in need of repair or updates. Well, that brings us to the end of our questions. So, Mitchell, before we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, I hope I was just going to say that I think the statistics in this study just reaffirm that a lot of homeowners are really looking for a kitchen that's designed with timeless, classic colors and materials in mind, nothing too fancy, nothing too flashy, and that just really focuses on a lot of function and storage.
Absolutely. That's a great summary. Well, first, thank you so much to our research team for putting together another great report. And Mitchell, thank you for joining us and giving us your take on our latest study. If you'd like to read the full report, go to house.com/research. And of course, thank you to all who tuned in. We appreciate you spending part of your day with us, virtually, of course, and we hope you'll join us for our future House webinars.